Hey there, Aquarius. Yes, I'm here to do a quick astrology read for you. I did not take time to look your chart over before I started, but I think that will be okay. And I want to get through this reading quickly, and I want to do this for you, so let's do it. Okay, so Aquarius, good news. Your second house is packed. Your second house has four planets in it, two of them are retrograde. Wow, you have Mars in the second house. That's good. That's good. That's good for making money. It's good if you're in a job where you have to like move around, you know, yeah, where you just move around. Um, Especially if you're self-employed. Uh, this time should be beneficial for you. It won't be like hugely noticeable, but there you might notice some benefit, especially if you have Pisces in your chart. Neptune is in your second house, and so when it comes to your finances, you might not be feeling so confident right now. I'm not saying that there's not money coming in, but just in terms of maybe what you're doing for work, it might not be as emotionally fulfilling or rewarding as you'd like it to be. Especially with Chiron there. Chiron talks about healing and it's retrograde. So, yeah, you might be feeling like, you know what? I don't want to be doing what I'm doing to make money. There's got to be another way. There's got to be something else. I want to do something where that's going to make me feel good. Maybe that's going to make you feel good at the end of the day. Many of us go through that. So that's normal. And then I'm not sure what this other planet here is. Let me just pull this back. Okay, yeah, and you've got the moon there in Aries, and yeah, that's definitely going to be putting a highlight on your work and money life, making you think more independently about how, you can do things again for your own independence and freedom. Wow, that's pretty heavy. So you're going to be thinking about your finances, your feelings about it, and your independence. Interesting, very interesting, Aquarius. Okay, so moving on to your third house, you have Uranus there, and Uranus is in Aries, and as I always say, it's where people have a struggle going on. So the third house talks about soulmates, twin flames, siblings, short distance travel, communications, media, social media, and it's showing us where we have to fight for some reason. There's some type of fight or struggle. Could be with your siblings. Maybe there's been fight and struggle. Could be, so many things. Because Uranus is the planet of the unexpected. We are moving out of these frequencies at this time. But it might still be affecting you. It really depends. It really depends on some other planets. So this will be going out of its location January the 5th. So if things have been bothering you in terms of, like I said, siblings, maybe a twin flame, soulmate, media, social media, short distance travel, communications, and you're just finding like, yeah, I was not expecting that. Like, what the hell is going on? Yeah, that we're moving out of these frequencies. Okay, I hope that made sense. All right, so let me pull this back. Okay, so Juno is in your fourth house, and Juno talks about, yes, twin flames, soulmates, soulmate relationships, and those significant others that come into our life long term. Sitting in your fourth house, which is nice. So you could meet someone at this time who feels that way to you, who you even end up living with. That's what this is stating to me. It's either that, or when you're pursuing something to do with your home, maybe to go out and purchase something for your home, or to purchase a new home, you could end up meeting the one. That's what your chart is saying, which is very interesting. Hey, the holidays are coming up, so some people may be shopping for a new home. Some people may be shopping for things for their home, such as, who knows, maybe even a Christmas tree, who knows? But anyways, we're just looking at November 18th for now anyways. Some people do have their trees up, by the way. Okay, so Aquarius, I'm going to move on to your ninth house here. We've got Venus sitting in your ninth house. Venus is a planet of love, also money and pleasure. And it's in your house of long distance travel, higher learning, education. spirituality and astrology. Now, when it comes to money, you could find yourself maybe taking an interest in, like, how can you make money through some type of spirituality at this time? How can you make money through astrology at this time? Uh, what type of education would I need to seek in order to help me make money in the future? So, yeah, Venus is putting a spotlight on all of that for you. Yeah, this could be a spiritual period for you. And yeah, in terms of love, you could meet someone while pursuing your own spirituality or your education, or even maybe taking a long distance travel at this time. Or it could also be, if you do go online to date, you could end up talking to somebody who's quite far away, and maybe you guys feel so connected to each other. So these are just Venus in ninth house possibilities, Aquarius. Okay, moving on. The sun is sitting in your 10th house, putting a spotlight on 10th house matters for you at this time. 10th house matters are mainly career, ambition, reputation, how people see you. And it's in Scorpio. So to me, this is more of like a psychological thing that you may be doing at this time. You may be wondering, like, what do I want to do for work? What would be fulfilling for me? What would make a difference in the world at this time? There are some other things I could say about the sun in Scorpio, but I won't get into it. Let's just say you might be wondering at this time, like, yeah, how could you bring more meaning into your career, into your life, and your ambitions? But a deeper meaning, not shallow, deeper meaning. And we have next to it, we have the planet Jupiter in Sagittarius in the 11th house. Fantastic placement for that. And Mercury. I'm going to touch on Mercury and then Jupiter. So Mercury talks about our communications. It's retrograde. It's in the house of your hopes, dreams, and wishes. So Mercury, it's all about communication. So you may be making plans having to do with things that are important to you, having to do with things that have to do with your hopes, dreams, and wishes. And Mercury is just, I'm really trying to highlight for you, if you are making plans such as agreements, contracts, if you are doing collaborations with other people, please just be sure that you guys are on the same page, that responsibilities are very clearly laid out, and that you're going over things before, finalizing things, because Mercury in retrograde can be annoying. And this is in your house of hopes, dreams, and wishes, so it is important. Okay, and Jupiter is there, giving you expansion in this area. And Jupiter is in its own sign of Sagittarius, so we're talking about goodness, fatness, richness. That's what I like to call it. This will be a good period for you in terms of fulfilling your hopes, dreams, and wishes. And the nice part is it will come easy for you, Aquarius. There are some, I don't read the aspects as much as I used to. I can see there are some squares, but there are, the red is the squares. There are some trines. Oh, at this time too. Okay, so you have one trine I can see to your third house cusp from Jupiter. I don't read the aspects because they take way too long. So that's good. That's telling me that if you were going to use social media at this time to pursue your goals, your hopes and dreams and wishes, that especially around this time, the energies are looking really positive for you. Anyways, I don't usually read aspects. Okay, so actually, Sagittarius, that's going to be the end of the reading, and I want to thank you so much for watching. If this reading made sense to you, please do give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already done so, please do subscribe for notifications of future readings on your zodiac sign. Thank you so much, Sagittarius. Bye for now.